we will have with practitioners with a focus on one particular issue. And today we are going to have a conversation on accounting for Indians as well as theirs. So I'm very happy to invite CA Prithviranjan Parhi, a practicing chartered accountant who has been working in this industry for long and has a wide experience of different industries. We would like to listen to him about inventory with a focus on the dairy industry. Welcome and good morning, Mr. Parhi.
Thank you, sir. It's my pleasure. Sir, let us start.
Would you like to tell us something briefly about your experience?
I am in practice maybe over a period of past 2 decades, and some of my clients they are into this kind of industry, dairy industry, and many times when we discuss with their management, they come up with this kind of problem. They feel that inventory management is quite critical.
That's right. So, in a dairy industry, what do you think is the role of inventory accounting?
Yeah, what I feel is that like any other industry, dairy industry also, inventory is critically important because it affects both the things. First of all, it affects our results. That means our operating result gets affected by that. And secondly, it also affects our financial position. And over my experience is that many industries, they feel because of incorrect accounting or inappropriate booking of inventory, their financial position is not representing the true and fair.
Okay. So, what is the composition of what is actually inventory for a dairy industry? What it consists of?
So mostly in that dairy industry, we see mostly it's the major inventory is the raw material in the sense raw milk.
Okay.
Most of them procure raw milk and they get it processed and converted into finished product in the form of milk, curd, butter, like this. So that is the main purpose.
Okay. So, and how do you think that stock taking happens in a dairy industry? For example, in a manufacturing industry, we know that stock taking can happen periodically, monthly, quarterly. How do you think stock taking happens in a dairy industry?
Yeah, stock taking in the dairy industry is very important. So usually they do it on an annual basis. But recently I feel many entities were located here. They've started a kind of quarterly stock taking. And through that, they are able to monitor the variance. And so that loss can be accounted at times.
Okay. So can you please help us in understanding the application of either AS2 or Ind AS2, depending on any particular company that you might have audited in the recent past, about the application of the accounting standard for a particular dairy firm that you might have audited.
Then what I feel is that there is not much of difference between AS2 and Ind AS2. And so far as the dairy industry is concerned, so as you know that dairy industry consists of these raw material, finished goods and work in progress. And if you look at the dairy industry, there are some peculiar features to dairy. First of all, you can observe that there is a rapid turnover. That means every day morning they collect from it, evening also they collect from it, and during that day only all this item gets processed. So inventory will find at different stages. And all these inventories are prone to obsolescence and spoilage. Okay, to be maintained. a seasonal pattern in inventory stock. In the sense, normally in the winter season, their sales are more because people consume more tea. That is what we feel.
Okay.
They have to keep more finished stock. And in summer season, normally that inventory stock is. This is about the finished good. But whereas if you look at the raw material, normally in the industry what happens, less raw milk is generated in winter season, and more raw milk is generated in summer season. So they have to maintain all this.
Okay, that's and
That is-
so when you I'm able to see that the way you are explaining. So you are talking about a firm which collects milk and converts that into finished product. Am I right?
Yes.
But how about, for example, let us say that a dairy farm has also the cows with them, and for them the raw material may be the feed, isn't it?
Yes.
So do you make a distinction between the output that is milk and the animal feed and all? And is there any specific mention about this type of accounting in accounting standard 2 or in case 2?
Yeah, in that case, many of the dairy farm also do that thing. They maintain food on this thing, animal feeding. They keep it. And that is also part of inventory. That also needs to be valued and taken in the books of account. But here one more thing comes that in that kind of situation, these items are normally located in different places.
Yeah.
Let us say one farm is collecting milk from and farmers are located in many places. So these animal fooders are located at different places. So one has to physically see or take a record or take their stock records, what is the stock of inventory, and how much is to be sold at balance, how much is expenses. So this kind of criticalities is but this is known as separate.
Okay, that makes sense. So what do you think, the price at which a milk 1 liter is sold, what percentage of the price will be the material, the actual cost of material, cost of milk? Enough, you don't have to exactly give the number, a percentage, you started the conversation by saying that inventory accounting is important because it affects the bottom line of the dairy farms. So what is your guess on the basis of your experience? What percentage of the price at which you and I buy in the market will be the cost of material, that is the milk?
Yeah, what I feel roughly in this kind of industry, the major part of the cost is raw material cost. Suppose something like that, we can say raw material cost, because then we look at the exact accounting process. Raw material cost includes not only purchase price, then conversion cost, and a particular portion of the overhead is also included. Taxes are included. If we consider all these things, so roughly you can say 75 to 80%.
Okay, 75 to 80% of the price is the cost of material.
Substantial portion declared to this industry.
Okay, that's so that
If you look at the value in the balance sheet, so most of the dairy farm can find this thing that the value as you see the raw material is size of the raw material is quite big. It is almost next to fixed assets.
okay, that makes sense. And for a dairy farm, whether they buy raw milk or whether they have the cows with them, what method of inventory valuation normally they follow? FIFO or weighted average? What do you think which will be better? Do you have any take on that?
Yeah, in my experience, I've seen most of the dairy farms follows weighted average.
Weighted average.
Cost formula, they go for weighted average.
Uh-huh.
And they compare it with the net realizable.
Okay.
and they complete.
Okay, but how do you think that this dairy farms really maintain such a sophisticated costing and inventory records?
Some of the dairy farms are having a parallel costing system. If they follow the standard costing, they are able to say. But many small farms, they don't have all this. So what they normally do, they just average it out their purchase price on that basis. They are able to put it out.
Okay, is there any special guidance or a guidance note by the Institute of Chartered Accountants for the dairy farms for inventory?
I don't think no so specific notice
Okay,
this kind of it's not there.
is not.
I believe it's not.
So we are required to follow AS2 and in the AS2 wherever required, right?
Yes.
But is AS2 and in the AS2 mandatory and compulsory for all types of dairy farms, whether it is a company unlisted, listed, or
Yeah, this is a mandatory thing. Is that is how we are going to recognize major our inventory.
okay.
That means that when we are preparing the financial statement, that has to be prepared within a financial reporting framework.
Okay.
And that includes our is provisions of the company's law. Unless we follow this, our financial statement will not show that.
Okay,
That makes
okay, that makes sense. But I would like to slightly shift the focus from reporting to, let us say, banking, from a banker's point of view. For a banker, suppose if a dairy farm would like to go for a working capital loan or a term loan, so how do you think a banker will see inventory for a dairy farm? Do they also get into the details of inventory valuation for a dairy farm while giving working capital loans and or term loans?
Yeah, most of the dairy farms, this working capital constitute a substantial part of the asset.
Okay.
There, if you look at their current asset, you can find out it consists of this kind of stuff, this goods, raw material, as well as working progress. And banks do consider all these things.
Okay.
That they can extend working capital.
Okay. Okay. So our banks also say that, also refer to Ind AS 2 and AS2, or do they follow a different method for valuing inventory?
Most of the cases, the banks believe our financial statement,
Okay.
which is audited. And many cases, they also go for a physical verification. Actually, practically, how many days of stock you are keeping to the same. Your production, they daily you are selling this, whether you are keeping adequate stock to beat that thing up. And they do this kind of analytical techniques. They feel that the kind of stock that's to be the system that is believable.
Okay.
So they rely on.
That makes sense. So therefore, Ind AS 2 or AS2 is not only important for reporting to the shareholder. So you believe that Ind AS 2 and AS2 is also important for a banker when they would like to give loans, am I right?
Yes.
They fall back on that. But as an auditor now, let me ask you questions from the auditor's point of view. Suppose you come across a dairy farm which is not following Ind AS 2 or AS2.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not following. So as an auditor, how do you handle that? So what do you do when you see a firm not using AS2 or Ind AS2, even if they are required to do that? How do you handle that situation?
In many cases, what happens that most of the data follows, but we find some exceptions. Some exception in the sense when auditors see the bill. So auditor considers it is actually it is an asset, which is dark to expenditure over a period of time. And auditor sees actually this asset is existing or not. He verifies the existence, maybe physical benefits. We also see the owners here sometimes dispute comes or the difference of opinion because there might be situations. Actually, things are purchased but not received. And there might be situation that, let us say, products are sold but not dispatched. So maybe auditor may be saying this is not an inventory, client may be saying it's an inventory. So what we feel there should be clarity. The client should disclose the financial statement. This is how they are inventories.
Okay.
That is one thing. And one more issue comes regarding valuation. As we know, when we value inventory, we compare, we try to arrive at the value, which is the lower of cost and net difference.
Okay.
And within some the standard, we feel that comparison should be done item-wise.
Okay.
Many cases what the client, and also it is permissible that where it is not practicable, then you can group some of the items. You can follow a global group some items and compare their cost with net difference.
Okay.
That way may be different. It's item-wise and comparing cost and NRV. And group-wise and comparing cost and NRV value might be different.
Okay.
And there is a possibility by using the difference, one can change the financial health loss. One can show a different figure as a profit or also different financial positions. That was the reason.
Okay.
And if it is material, I will like to qualify.
You qualify that. Okay, that's right. So there are two terms which you have used. One is which we have been using throughout this last conversation. One is the cost.
Yes.
The other is the NRV. Okay.
Realizable.
Yes. Can you slightly briefly elaborate, briefly explain this concept of NRV for a dairy farm? What is NRV? Net realizable value.
NRV stands for net realizable value. So what happens when you do accounting, our index is that this inventory should be disclosed at one fair. And if you feel that cost might be something, let's say X, but net realizable value is lower than, then ideally that lower value should be disclosed.
Okay.
So therefore a comparison is done between cost and net realizable.
Yes.
Technically, if you see, net realizable value means value that we are expecting to realize. Plus, if there is, we are expecting some cost has to be incurred for completing that product. Let's say product is a semi-complex stage, so it cannot be sold, and some expenditure is incurred.
Okay.
That will be reduced. And if there is any other cost which may be incurred for affecting the sales, selling cost, that also should be reduced. That means realizable value, net expected realizable value, less expected cost.
Okay. To make them to be sold in the market, am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So every time as a inventory valuer, so the company is bound to compare the cost with NRV. And accounting standard says cost of the NRV, whichever is lower, it will be shown in the books. And as an auditor, you verify cost, also verify NRV's process, and then if it is acceptable, otherwise you give a note to that. Oh, that's wonderful. So that's great talking to you, Mr. Parhi. So we understood that inventory valuation, inventory physical verification and valuation is equally important for the dairy industry like any other industry. And both AS2 and Ind AS2 are applicable as per the situation demands, not only for the company as well as for the bankers. Am I right? Did I get you correctly? And for a product like milk and dairy product, a significant part of the price is inventory. Therefore, according to you, inventory valuation is very, very important for a dairy farm. Did I get you correctly?
Yes, absolutely.
That's wonderful. That's great talking to you, Mr. Parhi. Thank you very much. We'll continue this conversation for other issues relating to the dairy farm in our next meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you.